Hello everybody, just a quick update on my trading and how things are going. Last update I did was on the 25th, currently in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and in a hotel room obviously. So I know that the setting is not the best for an update, but this is just going to be quick. I've had one more trade this week on my personal account, and so far no trades on Robert's account with the expert advisor. So things have been pretty quiet on his account. I did get one trade on my account that did not was not an actual trade on his account. There, you know how there can be slight changes in candle length and size and everything like that from broker to broker, and it's usually very slight. But it actually caused for me to get a trade on my account and Robert to not get the trade on his. And I'm not going to force it. If the expert advisor or it doesn't meet the criteria, I'm not going to try to force the trade because I don't want to have to manage it in the expert advisor way, because there are certain things that the expert advisor can do that I cannot, and that includes a filter system for entering one trade per candle, which can be pretty intricate, especially during the night when I'm sleeping and if there's a volatility in the market. So it's important that I don't manage the trades personally, especially if the market goes against that trade pretty early on. So far this week I've had $813 for profit, which is 4.17%. And so I just broke 10% profit for the month, which is $2,000, and I'm happy about that because I actually just did a withdrawal of $2,000. So you can see that recently I've done a few withdrawals, and let's see if my internet is fast enough here. Okay, I guess it's only showing one withdrawal, at least that I can find at the moment. But I have done two withdrawals of this account. I think it's because I just recently changed this account over to another account at Trader's Way back on 9/28. So I've only made one withdrawal on this account, but total it's just over $4,000. All right, so today I did make some profit. At least it's showing. Actually, it was just yesterday that I made the extra 200, giving me that total of 800 this week. So I like Trader's Way a lot so far. I have had to bother them a bit about withdrawals. If they are a little slow, they typically say it takes about 48 hours to process the withdrawal, but I'm experiencing more like 48 hours or even longer than that to have them process the withdrawal. And sometimes I have to actually email them to do that. It's fine. I have been getting them, and once they do process them, it only takes anywhere from 2 to maybe 3 days for that to process back onto my credit card. So far my experience has been decent with them, especially with the somewhat larger account of $20,000. And the mission for me now is to do less withdrawals and to try to build my account up so I can reach my goal of around 50 to maybe 60,000 at Trader's Way. And then I will likely move from Trader's Way back over to Oanda, or I have only 51-to-1 leverage, and I'll be making much less, but my account will be much larger. So the withdrawals that I've made of 4,000 have pushed me back a bit. But it's nice to try to give myself a reward for good trading. Alright, so Robert's account. It's looking a little bit weird right now. I'm not sure if what's going on. I think it's a MaverickFX book issue, but you can see that there's like a floating equity growth hovering around the recent stats. I'm not sure why that's happening because the account is completely fine, and actually I'm going to try to open that now. I'm not sure why it's open at the moment. But the account is fine, and I'll show you that I actually have it up and running. So yeah, 120,000, and just for you guys to see, it's 120,414, and that number is the same. So obviously I'm helping Robert with this account, and it's a team effort with trying to get profit on this account, and so I'm helping advise him on this account, and it has been going very well. And I mentioned to you guys about the losses that did happen and the struggle of trying to make that back in the last video. So if you haven't seen that, I would recommend you checking that out. So there's been a lot of up and down with this account, but I have pulled back on it and haven't made any trades on this account in the last 3 days. Just looking for the expert advisor to slowly make back the losses that happened on the account. I plan on maybe doing some live trading on the account next week, but it's going to be way different than what I've been doing, because obviously what I've been doing has not been working. I'm considering doing some small scalps on the account, but I haven't fully decided yet if I'm going to be doing that yet. It will probably be a decision that I make over the weekend. Alright, so I've also put money back into my MaverickFX account, and let's see, so you can see it's not showing that there's funds in there at the moment. Let me see here. Okay, so I have the MaverickFX account, and it says $215. So I'm actually starting to run this again, so I can participate in the competition that's running. And you can see that at forexsignals.com. You can see that I'm number 10 ranked at forexsignals.com, and I'm going to probably add some more to this and just push it along, just for fun. I'll probably add another $500 or so to this account, maybe sometime in next week or in the near future. I want to see if I can, maybe win a couple more of these competitions just for fun. All right, so I did get a couple of questions in regards to the last video. Now, what's weird is people are really watching me, which is weird. Some people are watching because they're interested and they want some new techniques to use in their trading, or they are just watching to see if I can actually profit in the longer term. And you have a few people that are hoping that I'll lose, or are just really watching to see what I'm doing, and if I'm going secret or if I'm hiding things. And you can see from this picture here. So I'm not sure who posted this picture or where at this point, but somebody's watching it very closely, the Robert account. And this is how it was and before, and you can see that somebody was watching a week ago, and then on the 25th it shows that there is huge equity loss. And again, that wasn't me. That was actually a bug with my FX book. I'm not really sure why it was doing that, and it's still doing its weird stuff now. And then after disabled, so I disabled the account because I was talking with Robert, and we were considering pushing this account private, just for the sake of I guess people watching it. And we did talk it over. I disabled it for a little bit. We talked it over, and I've now made it live again so everybody can watch after this discussion with Robert. So you can see that that now it's up to date. And so those of you that are watching and wondering that if something's wrong with this account, or if I'm messing with the results or something like that, no. It was just updated 7 minutes ago. You can see that the money's still in there, it's still live, everything. So Robert is having me advise a bit on this account. As I said before, this is a personal friend of mine, and this is allowed. I've already spoken with the CFTC, the NFA, in regards to what is allowed for me as a U.S. trader to do on a personal friend's account. If you guys look at the rules on the CFTC and the NFA, they'll plainly state that you're able to advise up to 15 people on their accounts. And when they say up to 15, that means that you can. It's up to you and that individual person, but they say friends or family, so you can advise up to 15 friends or family. But you can't advise people that you have publicized to online or that you met through an advertisement that you'll trade their account. That is not appropriate, and so that is something that I'm not doing. And so just want to clarify that with you guys, that I'm not doing anything illegal here by advising Robert on his account. All right. So, and you can double check that too, and I'm sure that some of you that have trolled me in the past have actually looked that up as well. So anyways, I thought I'd clear that up again since it's been a while since I've mentioned something like that. All right, so just one trade on the CAD, excuse me, this week, and this is the one that I was telling you about. It was an inside candle. It was barely inside candle setup on my Trader's Way account, and it ended up being a very good trade. Pushed down, took a few hours, and then I exited for profit at about 60 pips. So 60 pips profit, 65 actually. And that profit was the $205 that it gave me. So this was a 0.4 lot trade, and it was very clean. So sometimes you'll get these type of trades, and I really liked this setup a lot because you can see that after such a big move on the pound Canadian dollar, that there was a good chance for a pullback. And so after 305 pips, or was it 360 pips push on the upside, that there was a really good chance for a good pullback, and I did get the inside candle. Now it didn't happen quite the same on Robert's account. It was 0.001 pips difference on this trade or on this setup, and so he actually did not get that short position on the pound Canadian dollar. You know, what can you do? It's just the differences in the brokers. So I also had some trades that I mentioned to you about before that went very well. It's been very smooth trading with the expert advisor in the past couple weeks. Maximum only 3 trades that I've had in, I think, the last month. So my baskets have been very clean, and the profits have been very good. So 10% this month I'm very happy about, and I expect anywhere from 10 to typically anywhere from 15 to 20% actually. This month is a little bit lower because I did make some manual trades that set me back a bit. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about for this update. I'll let you know that these accounts are real, that I'm trading them. My personal stats are going well, as you can see. I'm going to maybe do some manual trading on Robert's account, but it's going to be much different, a lot more safe as well, a lot safer, and so we'll see what happens next week. All right, that's probably the last update I'll give since it's Friday today. So I will see you guys next week, and safe trading, and I wish you best of luck.